Hi, this is Ajay Anand and welcome to Science Classes from excelup.com. In this lesson, you will learn about Fabaceae, that is a family of flowering plants. So, on this page, I have made some diagrams. This figure shows the plant of a pea plant. The biological name of pea is Pisum sativum. So you can observe that the stem is very weak and there are leaf tendrils, which means that these plants they require support for remaining straight or for clinging to a support. This is the diagram of a flower, and flower has special structure. It's not like regular flowers. And this diagram shows petals separately so that it will be easier for you to understand. This sort of arrangement of petals is called Papilionaceous. Okay, so there are 5 petals. The largest one is called standard and it is situated posteriorly at the back of the flower, so towards the calyx. Then there are 2 lateral petals which are called wings, and there are 2 anterior petals. They are smaller and they are fused and they are called keel, and the keel encloses the antheridium and gynoecium. Okay, so this is standard, these are wings, and this is keel. This diagram shows the reproductive part. Here are 9 stamens and there is 1. So this is one group and this is another group, and this is gynoecium. This figure shows the longitudinal section of carpel. So it looks similar to the pea pod. When you will split open the pod of a pea, it looks like this. Okay, because obviously fruit is a mature ovary, and that is why the in transverse section they will look same in terms of placentation. Okay. Now, as far as habitat of Fabaceae is concerned, the plants of Fabaceae they are found all over the world, and this family was earlier called Papilionoideae, and which was considered a subfamily of the family Leguminosae, and the term legumes, it has come from Leguminaceous. So all the pulses they belong to this family now, Fabaceae. As far as vegetative characters are concerned, these plants can be trees, shrubs and herbs. And what is special about these plants is the root nodules are present in roots. If you can recall about nitrogen fixation, you must have read that in the root nodules of leguminous plants, Rhizobium bacteria they live in symbiotic association, and these bacteria they help in nitrogen fixation in soil. Stem can be erect or it can be climber, so depends. In some of the plants it can be erect, in some others it will be climber. Leaves show alternate phyllotaxy. Leaves can be simple or compound. If compound leaves are present, then they are pinnately compound. Leaf base is pulvinate, which means the pedicel is swollen at the base, and venation is reticulate, which is the normal thing for most of the dicot plants. Almost all the dicot plants they show reticulate venation. Now this diagram shows the floral diagram of Fabaceae. Okay, so the outermost word is calyx, this is corolla, this is androecium, and this is gynoecium. Okay, so you can see that this is the standard petal, these are lateral wings, and these 2 petals they fuse to make the keel, right? This is floral formula, and let us try to understand the floral character with the help of floral formula. Inflorescence is racemose. Now there is percentage symbol, which means that the flower is zygomorphic, that is flower is irregular flower, it does not have symmetry, so you cannot divide it into 2 equal halves. This symbol shows flowers are bisexual. So both male and female parts, they are present in a flower. Calyx is 5, so sepals are 5, but the number 5 is written inside a bracket, which means that they are gamosepalous. So all the sepals, they are fused. They may form tube-like structure. Estivation is velvet, or it can be imbricate. Corolla is 1 plus 2 plus 2, and the last 2 is in bracket. So which means that 1 plus 2, these are free, and the last 2, they are fused. Okay, so it is polypetalous because most of them, they are free, but they are papilionaceous. The spatial structure in which there is a standard 2 lateral wings and keel of arrangement of petals is called papilionaceous, and estivation is vexillary. A is 9 plus 1, and 9 is written in bracket. So which means that anthers, they are synandrous or united, and the synandry is diadelphous, which means there are 2 groups of anthers. One group has 9 stamens and another group has just 1. So one is free, others are united. G1, and there is a line below G, which means that ovary is superior. 1 means it is monocarpellary, there is a single carpel. Many ovules are present inside the ovary, and the placentation is exile. That is why this small circle has been made on the side of the ovary. Fruits, they are legumes. The pod of a pea or a peanut, it is called legume. Seeds can be one, or it can be many. So Fabaceae is a very important family economically, and all the pulses, they come under this family. So chickpea, then other lentils like gram or pea, then groundnut, all of them, they belong to Fabaceae. That's all for this lesson. Thank you.